suppose you'll be offered any more cake.
Well, that's all Queen Victoria done. So we don't have a lot left now. Progression log. Done all the trains, done all the helix, done all those. So we literally have this guy, which is like a whole DLC expansion stuff, and then we have these as two as well. And then we got all the dreadful crimes. But for the moment, I think we're going to do Charles Derwin.
Versicolor.
Hey, Stuart.
I didn't know you had a twin sister, Mr. Fry.
Evie Fry, sir. It's a pleasure.
Usually I would reciprocate the sentiment, Miss Fry, but today, I'm afraid nothing will bring me pleasure.
What's troubling you, sir?
I am used to people challenging my ideas. In fact, I live for it, the cut and thrust of spirited debate. Lately, however, attacks against my reputation have taken a darker turn. Threats of violence against my person and against my colleagues. I do not wish anyone to be hurt because of my research.
You helped me with Starrick syrup. I am in your debt.
We help each other, sir.
My brother and I will make sure that you can continue your work in peace.
What do you know of bones?
Unhealthy for that, yeah,
Few of
as
their
I
names
do
learned
it.
from books.
Oh, hello, golden chest. This could end up hurting like a bitch.
How am I going to find...
What's a job?
Under us, huh? Get that in a bit. Dimster, hello. If I just butchered your name, I apologize. Somewhere underneath, huh?
What's a... Wouldn't hurt to... Like finding a needle in a haystack, this is.
So he was above ground, just I missed him. Oh, while I'm down here. Didn't quite cut what I got there. I was looking over things. Ooh, I got a unique material, which is what I'm after. Do I have the money to craft it though? That is a negative. So I'm literally looking for like one more.
Mr. Darwin has sent me to ensure you reach him safely, with your cargo intact. Just act naturally.
Those brigands up to now. How is your father? By which I mean my dear brother Frank, with whom I grew up, of course.
Wouldn't hurt to know what the bugger looks like.
Splendid! Wonderful to hear. I'll do my best not to call attention to how remiss he was in forgetting to warn me about the delicate situation which brings me here
Like
today.
finding a needle in a haystack, this is.
finding a needle in a haystack, this is.
Isn't that odd?
Like finding a needle in a haystack, this is.
Do 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 do.
Wouldn't hurt to know what the bugger looks like. Wouldn't hurt to know what the bugger looks like. What's a German doctor supposed to look like, anyway? Wouldn't hurt to know what the bugger looks like.
Dr. Schwartz?
Never got on the train. We cannot allow Darwin to destroy.
Don't make me do anything, I should deliver this to Mr. Darwin. Easy, girl. Faster!
Do 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 do.
At last, my heart hasn't stopped pounding. You have it? Wonderful. But where is Dr. Schwartz?
I'm afraid he was intercepted, sir, in Germany. However, I have recovered the fossil.
Dear Lord. I should tell you, I was recently approached by men who sought to purchase all my research on the condition I work only for them. Obviously, I refused. Scientific knowledge cannot be bought. It belongs to everyone. Let these villains do their worst.
Next on the list.
Any news?
If you really want me.
Easy now.
Off to the next destination.
Come on!
Slow down, you silly nag.
I pressed the wrong button.
Faster! Slow down. Calmly. What's the latest?
They opened a new pie shop on Fleet Street. Way considering what happened the last one.
Yet again, we travel through time.
Ah, my young friend. How good it is to see you. Fortunate, really. It would appear a highly toxic plant, which has the extraordinary effect of making...
Not your average flower. Mr. Darwin was right about these plants. Oh, I don't feel well. That's one less to worry about.
Serves you right.
These footprints must belong to a rogue gardener.
Lost to humanity. That is a dull nail. Good riddance.
I'm half a mind to take you home and feed you to me dogs.
Faster! Come on! Yeah! Easy now. Faster! Come on! Move it! Easy.
Slowly, slowly. Ripper.
Mr. Darwin will want to inspect these flowers. Here now. Easy, easy.
Well, there you do. Something fuck with your mind, don't
Slowly
they?
now. Come on! Move it! Whoa! Yeah! Faster! Yeah! Huh. Easy, girl.
Well done. But you don't seem quite like yourself, if I may say so. It's just as I suspected. Those noxious fumes are not being released from the flowers, but from the pots. There must be something in there. An hallucinogenic concoction of some kind. Not unlike the soothing syrup, I should think. We must dispose of it, and quickly. I believe, my young friend, that I might know just the place. Who would want to poison the population of London? Who could devise such a nefarious plan? Obviously, it can't be Dr. Elliot. So who can it be?
An or-
I'm afraid, my young friend, that some of your enemies want their toxin returned to them. Might I suggest you position our carriage directly in front of theirs? I believe the fumes will impair their ability to drive.
Come on!
Done. Well done indeed. Now we must hurry and destroy our cargo. We're almost there.
Slow down. Calmly. Go on.
Just gotta keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
Faster!
But why did he stand right next to it, the daft bat? Where's the next one? Up here, eh? There goes some police in my area.
My young friend, today's papers carry a rebuttal of Mr. Owen's slanderous and ignorant remarks about my work. However, I'm feeling quite like a fossil today. Would you be a dear and get me a copy of the newspaper?
Stop that!
Just let me live.
So, does this one have any fancy tricks? you.
All as expected.
Get your everyday attention right now.
If I go the outer way.
You don't understand.
Oh, what a bastard!
Oh, you! You saved my life.
Correct. Now tell me, why have you attacked the newsboy?
A man paid me and my mates to force newsboys to display this leaflet. Yeah, take the bloody thing and leave me alone.
Mr. Darwin will want to hear about this.
Now where is Mr. Darwin? He's always down there. How many missions has Darwin got left? 3 more. Bloody noisy birds.